Many people don't fail in their career, they drift into the wrong direction. Your 20s move quickly, and if you don't choose a direction, life will choose one for you. In this video, I want to share how to choose a career direction intentionally before too much time passes, because drifting in your 20s can set you back for years. Drifting is a major problem because it creates a cycle that becomes harder to escape over time. The longer someone drifts, the more they experience lost time, frustration, slower progress, and a loss of confidence. These consequences often cause even more drifting, so the cycle continues. There's a simple pattern I've seen repeatedly in careers. It usually comes down to three things. First, the problem. Drifting creates a cycle that becomes harder to escape over time. Second, the solution. Choose a career direction intentionally and commit to it long enough to learn and grow. And third, the principle. Consistency over time is what produces results. To avoid drifting, it is important early on to reflect honestly on your capabilities and create a simple action plan. This is not something that happens overnight. It takes time and it needs to be revisited as your career develops. But the key is to start. For example, know your strengths, choose a path, commit long enough to learn, adjust later. You need to find a role that matches your skills, but also provides challenge and opportunity to grow. Being realistic is important. That means understanding where you currently are and building from there. For instance, if you are unable to get a role with a large organization immediately, start with a smaller one, gain experience, and continue developing your skills. Over time, that experience naturally opens new opportunities, whether within your organization or elsewhere. Because ultimately, consistency over time is what produces results. Don't think of your 20s as a confusing decade. Think of them as a decade where you discover your talents and get onto the right path. You need to pick a lane and stick to it. That doesn't mean you will choose the perfect lane. What it means is that you learn from experience and make better decisions as you go. Building a career takes time and effort. Consistency is the key, and gaining experience is crucial. The earlier you start, the better. Your 20s should be focused on discovering what you're good at and choosing a career where you can use your skills, grow over time, and progress. When I started my career, I didn't have complete clarity either. I chose a direction, committed to learning, and adjusted along the way. That process built confidence, not waiting for certainty. And with time and experience, opportunities started to open up. Make sure then that you avoid your 20s becoming a confusing decade. Rather, seek clarity and build an action plan. You don't need to have everything figured out, but you do need to choose a direction and start building experience. Because consistency over time is what produces results. When you combine clear direction with consistent action, opportunities begin to open. Your career doesn't change overnight, it changes gradually through the decisions you make and the effort you put in every day. So, the key is choose a direction, stay consistent, and most importantly, avoid drifting. Thanks for listening.